Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the second video of Wednesday. This one is going to be focused on my short-term goals, especially with all these units that now have gone so close to, I think it's just about 20,000 units I spent. And whether or not it's arguably like those units were spent right or wrong, and great thing about these Cyber Week deals is they last an entire week. So if I do make a decision, and if I make a last minute decision, I might be like, oh, I'll spend some units on the Advanced Bundle 3 because I get a 6-star featured, some 6-star signature stones, and some tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic fragments. Maybe. I don't know. The reason I'm like, I don't know, is like I'm still like on the fence whether or not I'm going to be participating in this season of Battlegrounds. And this kind of goes into a further reason. I will still do some Battlegrounds, especially to like help out with the Alliance, because, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm being selfish at all, because I'm like, look, this event, this type of a mode is a great mode. It's just at times incredibly grindy, and time investment to it is something like... it does have an impact on me grabbing units, and I wanted to kind of focus my attention, which I did say about in the past, on a equal greater gifting crystal that could be coming out soon. So we've got a kind of an idea of this in the, and I don't know if this is no, this won't be out now, will it? So as we saw in the Inside the Contest, episode 6. So if you watch that particular video and the video I did coverage wise, you'll learn of the Tis the Season calendar and kind of the impact on this for the potential crystal coming in. There's so much speculation that the crystal with it, or the shards that you see right here, these 6,000, may not be for the monthly one. I mean, they could be epoch shards, which is, if you remember back along, you got to choose your own kind of like Cavalier crystal, or they could be for a special shard of a crystal like, the Great Gifting crystal, or the equal similar rarity one. Which the reason for this video is what I've been trying to kind of hope for, is that with Kabam saying that they were gonna return the GGC, which can be seen there. Whether or not it's going to be called the GGC, the Greater Gifting Crystal, is yet to be seen. It's still being out in like Marvel Playpoint deal things for Google, so it could be still a thing. I don't know, but my hope is you get to use your units in order to get it. Now, we don't know that, so I'm currently going with the unknown. But the point is, I am now low on units, which is something of a problem, because then it's like, okay, well, what am I doing? Everything in the game is very grindy, especially with having Battlegrounds in, so you got to make decisions. And by the way, if anyone's interested, like what I've done when it comes to rank ups, I'm still kind of working on it like right now. As I'm recording this video, I'm recording it on a Tuesday. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute, get a nice early night, rest the throat, because that's the main thing. Like, it's back, but I'm still limited on the amount of content and videos I can record in a day. So when I get time that it's feeling good and I've kind of done loads of things, I'm like, okay, well, I can record a video, which is a bit annoying, but it's good at the same time. Recently rank 4'd my Hercules and Gallon, so those are kind of like up to rank 4, and I'm very happy with that one. And also got a lot of champions to level up. Recently did Kingpin up. I'm working on the defense options for Battlegrounds, like Toad, Gore, Kitty Pryde, Xerxes is going to be used as well, and kind of put up further for like means and stuff, and it's good. Like, I'm really looking forward to kind of like what I can do with my roster, but it's part of a second month plan. And the second month plan will probably be what I can get from these remaining units. And the remaining units I have is 6,596. And I want more. I want more units. So I'm going to start grinding out a bit more when it comes to arena, but as well, there's going to be other stuff that's, I need to do. Cavalier difficulty, of course. So what can I get? Where can I get them? And this will expand further. And I don't know, by, I'd say, end of the week, maybe Friday this week, we may learn a bit more about whether or not we're going to see a GGC, a equal similar rarity to the GGC, as Kabam did say. They did promise, but a Kabam promise is not worth what it's I would say it's weight in gold, but it's a bit of a sore subject, because the weight of gold and the prospect of gold trade-ins, hey, that's a bit of a sore subject. But in any case, to the point. And the point is the amount of units that could be potentially possible. And that's going to be the big thing, isn't it? Like, my guess is the 19th of December is going to be when we'll start seeing a GGC of some kind, or equal to that particular rarity. But the good thing about it is, as soon as we get it announced that it's been released, I mean, you could say right now, if you grind out until the end of the year, which is the 2nd of January or whatever, then you could grab a load of units with arena grinding and stuff like that. I want to go with definites because I've been stung before when it comes to these things. And I know I'm saying, like, you know, a 19th of December potential GGC. But look, let's face it, you know, we're all working towards something when it comes to the release. And Kabam did say it was going to be released. So, again, Kabam's word. But in any case, getting units, right? I need to be focusing now on grabbing some extra units. Non-arena means could be a case like, I don't do the summoner sigil because I don't spend an MCOC. But we're looking at, like, you know, if you're able to auto fight through quite speedily through like the through these particular like things, calendars, whatnot, and solo events as well. Bangings, love solo events. You could see free-to-play players picking up just over 1,000 units. So there's a good kind of like process with that one. I will expand on this a bit more, but I want to wait until Kabam do the announcements on Friday, and I'll be looking forward quite excitingly for, you're going to see, fingers crossed that I'm back to full health with the release of next month's stuff. I mean, I should be. Yeah, I want to get a lot done video wise, and just make sure that, you know, we're kind of like hitting a lot of the grind targets. We're getting a lot of stuff. We're not kind of losing out and things like that. Because I can imagine Kabam with their 8th anniversary are going to put together some nice stuff. I mean, it did even kind of like alert to that particular fact in the what is it? The inside the contest, which is December 10th to 17th anniversary login, which does have some banging stuff. Which is just like, if we pause, oh, I'd say pause right there, pause right there, pause right there. No, that's the, it's there. There we go. So you get well, I want to say this is progression based. A 6-star crystal there, a basic, and then a 6-star featured right at the end, which is always positive. I'd say that's a tier 5 class catalyst selector, if I was to hazard any kind of guess, but we'll have to see. Maybe it's like a progression based selector. That would be cool, because it meant that a lot of players will get like a slice of the pie. And here's the thing. Like, the way that some of these deals are, I think it's like contender to uncollected have all been sandwiched into the same type of bracket and tier for some of the deals, which is crazy to think, but it's good. I think, like, even Em was saying that she's picked up like a 6-star, and she's like, I think just about to hit uncollected, and it's like, that's crazy, because that wouldn't have been the thing last year, like conqueror, contender, or whatever, being able to get what uncollected have. So it's definitely a case that Kabam are trying to encourage players to kind of move up the spectrum with it. But yeah, that's really the kind of the subject of what I wanted to kind of bring to the table in this video, is saying, like, look, there's stuff coming, right? And there's stuff to be positive about and look forward to, especially with the GGC. But we can prepare ourselves, and that's the thing that I want to do, is kind of prepare myself. So yeah, I've got to look at grabbing some more units. And kind of like looking out for the future. I'm sure like a lot of other people are in a similar boat. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of like great deals towards the end of the year, which may mean that non-spending, free-to-play, I mean, it's spending as well, you'd want to spend a lot more. I would say that I potentially, Kabam are going to launch in some very kind of like spicy deals into the unit store. I mean, let's face it goes around Christmas time. GGC early access crystals, they normally go in. They did last year, so you know what's stopping Kabam from doing it again. So we'll get an idea of what's in them, and that's just the thing as well. I want to find out when this drops. Which, oh man, it could be the 19th, couldn't it? It could be the 19th of December when it comes to the calendar. It could be a bit longer. It depends how Kabam are kind of treating 'tis the season, because I guess they want to do the anniversary and kind of go up to the 17th of December. 17th of December leads us up to, I think that's like a Sunday, isn't it? It's a Saturday. So I don't think they'll drop anything on a Saturday. It's going to be all on that 19th. 19th seems kind of like a logical thing, because the birthday is the 10th of December. So their kind of like push would be like, okay, well, let's kind of like focus our birthday first on the 10th of December and taking it from there. Because, you know, as Kabam say, 10th of December to 17th of December. So the point I'm getting to is, well, it's a big month that's coming our way. And prepare as you see fit, whether or not you're going to be preparing for some units, for some things. Again, that's going to be down to yourself, and whether or not there's going to be a need for kind of like units for GGC. I would think that Kabam would run them as 300 units in the Crystal tab. So you'll go to your Crystal tab and they'll be there and you'll be able to buy them. Just makes more sense. Or there's going to be a special store. We'll have to see. Especially because I thought it would be I don't think it's going to be a trading event. But in any case, what are your thoughts? Do you think the GGC is actually coming back? Will you be saving units for them? I mean, for me, I'm not going to say there's going to be like a huge kind of like need for it. I just want to do it because, you know, let's just have a go. Like last year I had a go. This year's different because I'm free to play. So we'll see about that one. But yeah, thoughts in the comment section about that one. And I'll see you in the next video whenever that will be. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.